Chapter 2. Peer Review. The administrative wing of CERN was a stark contrast to the utilitarian chaos of the control rooms. Here, the air smelled of floor wax and stale bureaucracy rather than ozone and coffee. The corridors were wide, silent, and lined with the framed accolades of physicists who had played the game correctly. Dr. Lena Mirek did not care about the game. She cared about the hard drive burning a hole in her lab coat pocket. She didn't knock. She pushed open the heavy oak door to Director Sterling's office, the magnetic lock disengaging with a surprised thwack. Sterling was standing by the window, staring out at the dark outline of the Jura Mountains. He was a man who had traded actual physics for politics a decade ago, wearing his tailored suit like armor. He turned slowly, his expression one of practiced patience. "Dr. Mirek," he said, checking his watch. "The collision reports usually take 48 hours to process. It has been 40 minutes. "I'm not here for the report," Lena said, marching to his desk. She pulled the drive from her pocket and slammed it onto the mahogany surface. "I'm here for the raw logs. You need to authorize a level 5 diagnostic on the atomic clock array. Immediately." Sterling sighed, walking back to his chair and sitting down with a groan of leather. "Lena, it's 3 a.m. If the clocks are drifting, file a ticket with maintenance." "They aren't drifting, Marcus. They stopped." Sterling paused, his hand halfway to his coffee mug. He looked at her, really looked at her, for the first time. He saw the manic energy in her eyes, the tremor in her hands. "Stopped," he repeated flatly. "For 0.0004 nanoseconds, Lena said, the words tumbling out. "During the collision event, the particle density spiked, and the timestamp froze. Not just on Atlas. On CMS, on Alice, on every single sensor array hooked into the grid. I overlaid the data. It's consistent. It's a synchronization error," Sterling said, waving a hand dismissively. The fiber lines heated up. We pushed the luminosity to 98%. The network lag caused the timestamps to hang. It's a known bug in the firmware. "It's not a bug," Lena snapped, leaning over the desk. "A bug is random. A bug is messy. This was a clean cut. The universe didn't just fail to record the time. The time didn't happen. The particles didn't decay. They hung in state. Do you understand what that implies?" "It implies," Sterling said, his voice dropping to a dangerous chill, "that our lead physicist is hallucinating patterns in the noise because she's been awake for 20 hours. I am not hallucinating. I am looking at the data." "Then look closer." Sterling stood up, his sudden movement knocking a pen off his desk. "We are asking the European Union for another 6 billion euros to upgrade the collider next year. If I go to the board and tell them we found a hole in time, they won't give us a Nobel Prize, Lena. They will give us a psychiatric evaluation and pull our funding." "So we bury it?" Lena whispered, stepping back. "We just pretend the laws of physics didn't just blink out of existence because it's inconvenient for the budget?" Sterling walked around the desk. He wasn't the mentor who had hired her anymore. He was a firewall. "We don't bury it," he said, his voice softer, more insidious. "We categorize it. It's a sensor calibration error. That is the official log entry. You will sign off on it, you will go home, you will sleep for 12 hours, and you will come back ready to analyze the actual physics." Lena stared at him. She felt a cold knot form in her stomach. It wasn't just skepticism. It was fear. He saw the anomaly, too. He just refused to acknowledge it. "And if I don't?" she asked. Sterling adjusted his cufflinks. You are the youngest lead in CERN history. You have tenure, a massive salary, and a future. Do not throw it away on a ghost story. If you pursue this, Lena, I can't protect you. In fact, I will have to question your fitness to lead the project. The threat hung in the air, heavy and suffocating. Lena looked at the hard drive on the desk. Then she looked at Sterling. You're right, she lied. Her voice was steady, terrified, and completely convincing. I'm tired. It must have been the heat on the fiber lines. She reached out and took the drive back. Sterling's shoulders relaxed. The tension drained from his face, replaced by a patronizing smile. Good. Go get some rest, Lena. The universe will still be here when you wake up. Lena turned and walked out. She didn't go home. She went straight to the server room. If they wanted to call it a calibration error, fine. She would prove that the error wasn't in the sensors. The error was in the code that ran the world.